Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be building the ultimate NBA player. So I'm pretty much picking every single aspect from basketball, mentality, playmaking, shooting, finishing, and all that type of stuff. And I'm choosing the best player that has that ability. So for clutch, you already know who it's going to be, but you're going to have to wait a little bit. But I'm choosing a player for each category, and I'm building the ultimate NBA player. It's all in today's NBA, and it's also not from a player's prime. It's from the year 2022. So washed players, even though they've won once upon a time, they might have been the best in one of these categories. It doesn't mean they're the best at it right now. So keep that in mind. And also, I've just partnered with the NBA, so now I can use NBA footage in my videos. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, let's get into it. So, for mentality, we have the King LeBron James. We added his face to the little guy there. This actually took me 5 hours to do on Photoshop. I'm actually still on Photoshop right now because it's easiest to hide the layers and shit like that. But LeBron James has the best mentality in the NBA. He's the smartest player in the NBA, and he's still the best player in the NBA. For height, my player is going to be built like a Kumpo.
Obvious got Giannis duty, and Giannis just bullies his way in.
Giannis is going to have my height. He's bought 7'19". He's definitely going to take the cake for the best height in the NBA. He's definitely the tallest player in the NBA. He's literally 19'5". He's built really well. But yeah, we're going to add someone else's strength to him. This player is going to be unstoppable. Imagine trying to guard a Kumpo. Imagine a Kumpo of LeBron's mentality. This is already the best player of all time, because LeBron is the best player of all time. So if you get any aspect of LeBron, it's going to be the best player of all time. Now for strength, we're going to skip to strength because that's the layer over here. We got LeBron James. I was thinking of choosing Zion, even Steven Adams crossed my mind. It actually didn't cross my mind. My friend Essence actually told me to use Steven Adams, but I'm sticking with the King James. So here's some crazy finishes. He's one of the best finishers in the league. And speaking of finishing, we're also going to be choosing the King James.
He loses it. Forgot the basketball. Look at this pass intended for LeBron. He's got it! Throw it down, King!
Oh, you said it's his 19th year?
What a pass by DJ2 to lead it perfectly.
So strength and finishing are both going to LeBron. I want his finishing at the ring. Imagine LeBron if he had a few extra inches to his height. Have LeBron's strength and finishing added with a Kumpo's height. This is already just going to be unbelievable. LeBron's the best finisher of all time. Imagine if he was taller, he'd be even better at finishing. So that's just unstoppable. And then for the mid-range, we're going to add DeMar DeRozan. We added the jersey there, the Bulls jersey. LeBron looks weird in a Bulls jersey now I look at it, but DeMar DeRozan, can you imagine if LeBron's mid-range game is unbelievable. He's one of the best mid-range games in the NBA, whether you like it or not. His fadeaways, his post fades are amazing. He doesn't miss a post fade. But DeMar DeRozan, he has the best mid-range. I think he shoots the highest percent in the league from the mid-range. Can you imagine if LeBron had Giannis's height with DeRozan's mid-range? They're not getting stopped at all. And then obviously for three-point shooting, we got to add Steph. Chef, look at Curry, man. Steph Curry's three-point shooting and LeBron's finishing with DeMar DeRozan's mid-range with Giannis's height. Imagine Steph Curry shooting with Giannis's height. How is anyone going to stop that? That's just unfair at this point. For clutch, this is going to rattle a few people, a few casuals out there, but LeBron James, I'll put a clip right here.
Caldwell Pope inside. He's tied up by Green. Throws it back up top. James puts up the three. Oh, it's gone! LeBron James from downtown!
LeBron James is still the clutchest player in the NBA. He's the clutchest player in NBA history. Stats don't lie. He has the most game winners, highest percent. You name it, LeBron's the most clutch player of all time. Athleticism, J.A. Morant. That J.A. Morant dude.
Dinwiddie on a spin away. That's insane, Bane! No basket. Offensive foul.
Ja Morant. He jumps out of the building. Like, look at some of these clips from Ja Morant. Can you imagine Ja Morant's athleticism with Steph Curry's shooting and Giannis's height? Like, he would probably knock himself out 3 times a game from hitting his head on the ring. You know, that would just be crazy to see. I would have chose LeBron for athleticism, but Ja Morant literally is a freak. LeBron James, from year 1 to about year 18, I would have chose him for athleticism, but Ja Morant's just a freak of nature this year. Obviously, prime LeBron, I would choose. If this was all time, I would definitely choose LeBron's athleticism. For speed, we have De'Aaron Fox. I'm not gonna lie, I tried finding a De'Aaron Fox clip for about 5 hours, and I bloody couldn't find one, and so I've given up on that. So yeah, poor De'Aaron Fox is not getting a clip. Playmaking, we got LeBron James. There's going to be a few Chris Paul fans right now that are just broke down into tears, and even Luka Doncic. You know, a few Luka and Chris Paul fans just broke down into tears. They probably just smashed their iPad screens. But I'm choosing LeBron James playmaking. You know, LeBron's playmaking with his mentality and his, you know, his mind. That's just going to go, you know, that just works well together. LeBron's still the best passer in the league. But yeah, we'll go into post game. Joel Embiid, 100% is the best post player in the NBA. He scored like 50 points, and pretty much all of them were out of scoring in the post. Jokic is up there, but Embiid, I think, shoots like 10% higher in the post or something. So that was a pretty easy decision for me. Interior defense. Rudy Gobert. He has some nasty blocks. Rudy Gobert, you know, we got Rudy Gobert's rebounding and defense. He's won like 500 defensive player of the years. You know, going back to like 1977, he's been winning that award. So Rudy Gobert is a fair decision for defense and rebounding.
Anthony Milton. Look at this, going up high. Gobert erases the shot inside. What a defensive play. Niang, 3 on the fly.
Handles, Kyrie Irving. Now, let's just put the perimeter defense. Oh, actually, no, we'll leave that for now. Kyrie Irving, can you imagine Kyrie's handles with a 7'5" Giannis's height, with LeBron's finishing, DeMar's mid-range, Steph Curry's shooting, LeBron's strength, Ja Morant's athleticism, and he's got the De'Aaron Fox speed. How's anyone going to guard this? Like, he could blow by anyone. He could shoot. Already, he can shoot over anyone he wants. Also, I wanted to add Kevin Durant in here. So it probably is a crime that Kevin Durant has no aspect in this, but his mid-range was just a little bit lower than DeRozan, so I would have put him in the mid-range. And Giannis is a bit taller than KD, and he's a bit of a bigger build. So, you know, Acampo took the height. KD should be in here somewhere, but unfortunately he's not. He's still the second best player in the world though, but he's just not in this video, unfortunately. And perimeter defense, we have the claw, Kawhi Leonard. I added a little claw there for Kawhi. You know, he can just steal anything. But this is the ultimate NBA player. Do you guys disagree with any of this? I don't know. This player is pretty unbelievable. I'm just trying to picture him. There's no one going to be able to. No one will be able to guard this man. This is literally Thanos, a 7'5", like, guy that's as fast as De'Aaron Fox, as strong as LeBron, has a mid-range and a 3-point shot like we've never seen before. Handles like Kyrie, he can pass, defend. He has a post game, and his post game would be unbelievable too because he's got Giannis's height. Man, this is just Embiid's footwork. I think post game and footwork kind of are the same thing. So I don't know, man. This is a pretty unstoppable beast. If you guys want to see more videos like this, I was thinking of doing like an all-time one where I can add like Kobe and like MJ and all that. Also, I was thinking of doing like a spin the wheel one where it's got like a team on the wheel and I have to like choose a player from that team or something like that. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. But yeah, what's your guys' ultimate player? Let me know what you guys would change. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.